This is also kind of, you wrote an article about this, examining the betting futures for the Browns in 2024. Win total over under is 8.5, and it's over is minus 135, under is plus 115. AFC North odds: Ravens are plus 130, Bengals 145, Browns 600, Steelers plus 800. I think that should be much closer. I mean, if you want to argue that the Ravens and the Bengals have a better shot, okay. I don't think it's 5 or 6 times better. And then the AFC Championship odds: Chargers are at plus 2,000, Jaguars and Browns plus 2,200, Steelers plus 2,800. Super Bowl odds plus 4,000, which is 17th in the NFL. Again, all those I think are a little low relative to the question marks about Deshaun Watson, and 8.5. I feel pretty comfortable going over that. I feel pretty comfortable hammering over 8.5 because I think if Jameis Winston
That's
has to play, you're going to win.
kind of the point. I mean, Casey just said it the other day. He's like, Winston would get us 10, Like, I mean, it's crazy. Now, the reason I kind of dived into the betting market, Dave, is because you're getting all this, what we feel like, or at least I feel like, is bias power rankings, right? Or the Watson tax power rankings, kind of. So I wanted to see how the betting market compared to those, right? Like, when your entire business model is based on you being accurate with your projections, there shouldn't be any bias involved. However, what we found were very much similar results, right? And that's the Browns at plus 600 to win the division. I mean, come on. That just seems wild. Them behind the Chargers, who roster wise, I don't think are even close. Now, quarterback, you can make a comparison, and I think their coaching hire has a lot to do with that. But that would be a point low where I would say, like the Chargers and the Browns, that doesn't really seem to add up to me. Tied with the Jaguars at plus 2,200 to win the AFC. Basically, what we found is the same thing, right? 8.5 wins. It was 9.5 last year, Dave. They soared past that with five quarterbacks, four of them getting wins, four different quarterbacks getting wins, to 11 wins, and you come back with 8.5 this year. Now, a lot of people are going to point to strength of schedule, but the strength of schedule measurements, they never really carry over accurately to the season, Dave. They just don't. They're based on last year's results. They don't. There's going to be injuries. You're going to play backup quarterbacks. Things are going to change. Teams you thought were going to be good aren't. So that stuff goes out the window when the season starts. So 8.5, I agree. Hammer the over.